Hey y'all, today we're making homemade garlic seasoning. Hey y'all, in today's video, we're making another pantry staple. We're going to be making homemade garlic seasoning. This seasoning is great to use on any bread. When you're wanting a piece of garlic toast, this right here is perfect. Come on, and I'm going to show y'all how to make this pantry staple of homemade garlic seasoning. Let's get started. Okay, you'll need about 3 tablespoons of butter, softened also, to be able to use this homemade garlic seasoning. I'm going to show y'all at the end how to make a piece of garlic toast. So go ahead and let your butter be setting out and get room temperature. This is what you'll be needing. You'll need the Parmesan cheese, the powder kind, in a jar, not the real stuff, garlic powder, salt, oregano, parsley, basil, and chives. But first, we're going to start by grinding our chives, basil, parsley, and oregano, and this to start with, because I don't want them to have real big chunky pieces. The first thing we're going to add is our parsley, and we're going to do 1 tablespoon of each of these herbs. And now we'll do our oregano. The basil. Oh, this is smelling good already. And I'm going to add some chives to mine. Because we love chives. Little green onions. Okay, now if you don't mind your herbs being chunky, you don't have to do this part. But I like using this just so mine's not such big pieces. I like them littler. So I'm just going to use this and just mash them up just a little bit and get them just a little bit finer. Oh, this is smelling so good. Okay, that's about how I want them right there. You can tell that they got a little bit finer now. They're not as coarse. And that's how I want them for my garlic seasoning for my garlic bread. Okay, now that we've got this the way we want it, we're going to add our 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese to that. And you could double this recipe if you wanted to make a lot more. And it'll stay in your pantry, because I know somebody will probably ask how long will it last. Just go by the date that's on your jar of cheese. It'll be the same as that date. And now we're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now you can use kosher salt for this. I'm going to use pink salt today because that's what I've got. And now to this we're going to add 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. This right here would be good with spaghetti, lasagna. Okay, now we're just going to take this little spoon and just give that a mix. Oh, it smells so good, y'all. This is like, you know, you can buy that garlic bread in a box. And it's good, but it's nothing like this. If y'all ever make this homemade garlic seasoning for your pantry, you won't ever buy that garlic bread in a box anymore. Okay. But that's what it looks like. That's your homemade garlic bread seasoning. Let's see if I can get it to zoom in so y'all can see it. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, so now we're going to slide that back. And right here we have our room temperature butter. I've been letting it sit out next to the stove. Got the stove preheating because we're going to make a piece of this garlic toast. Okay, the first thing you want to do is just take you something and mix your butter up real good that you've let get softened. And now to that, we're going to, for that amount of butter that I've done, that's around maybe 3 to 4 tablespoons, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of our homemade garlic seasoning. See? Okay, we're going to be using this kind of garlic bread, and yes, I got it on sale, marked down. So if y'all were wanting to, when you catch it on sale like that, get it, put it in your freezer. You can freeze this stuff, and it'll help you save money. Right now, that's what it's all about, saving money and feeding our families. Okay, we're just going to cut us a couple pieces of this bread, and I'm going to show y'all how to do our garlic seasoning for garlic bread. And that'll be enough for just Travis and myself. So like this, the rest of this, I will put in the freezer, and we'll have it another day. So now I'm just going to take some of my bread and my mixture that I made, and we're going to put this on our toast. Look how pretty that looks with all those herbs in there. That's going to be some good garlic toast. So I'm going to do both sides. You can just do one side, but we're going to do both. But this right here is great to have as a pantry staple. You can use it on yeast rolls. You can use it on bread. You could probably even put this on biscuits if you wanted to, just on the top. And this right here might even be good on potatoes, like roasted potatoes. So now we're going to get that in the oven, and we're going to show y'all how this garlic seasoning makes this toast turn out to look like. And yes, my pan is a very loved pan. I've had this pan for years, and it is clean, but it's well cooked and well loved. Do y'all remember your granny's bread pan? Boy, I do. Nobody was supposed to be messing with those bread pans or cast iron skillets. Okay, now while our toast is cooking, I'm going to be putting this just in this airtight container because there's not much of it, and I don't want to put this in a quart jar. I had thought about putting it in a jar, but I don't have any pints, so I'm just going to store this in a container and put it in my pantry. And we're going to have this for any time we want garlic bread. And like I said, you might could even try to put this on potatoes, like roasted potatoes. That would be good, I bet. If y'all try that, leave us a comment down below. But like I was saying about your grandmother's iron skillets, your grannies, meemaws, mamaws, whatever you called yours, if your granny had a favorite pan, bread pan, or skillet, comment down below and share with everybody what your grandmother had. Look at there. Now that right there is great to have for a pantry staple. You don't have to buy garlic bread in a box. That right there is about how brown I'm going to brown ours. You can get it lighter or darker. But you can see that side's not quite as brown, but I'm going to leave that like that. And we're going to serve this up. I'll let y'all see it. When it cools off, I'll pull it apart and let y'all see how that butter looks. Okay, y'all, I hope y'all like our video on how to make homemade garlic seasoning. This right here is great to make your own homemade garlic bread. If y'all like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like, and share our videos. Thanks for watching. It's gonna be good, y'all. See how your butter and your Parmesan cheese just gets a little toasty on top? Ooh, it's hot. Makes the perfect garlic toast. I hope y'all give this a try. Something good to keep in your pantry. Thanks for watching.